In this video, I'm going to show you what a 5-in-1 reflector is. We have a silver side, we have a white side, we have a gold side, a black side, and a translucent side. So I am going to show you 3 ways to use all 5 sides. Let's have a go. We are here with Paige, and we've got our light set up. We have a City 300 Pro, and we've got the PiXAPRO Flat Pack 70 on. Now we're going to take a couple of shots without the reflector first to see what it looks like, so then we can really see the effects of what it looks like when we have the reflectors in. Okay, lovely. Paige, sit nice and tall, lean forward for me. That's it. Lovely, let's have a look at those, what they look like without the reflector. Okay, so we've now got the 60cm 5-in-1 reflector, and we're going to start showing you the effect that all the reflective sides. So you've got the silver side, the white side, and then on the inside, if you need it, is the gold. So let's pop this up. I'm just going to pull this in a little bit closer just so we can really see the effects that the reflector's having. Okay, lovely. Here we go. Nice and tall for me again, Paige. That's nice. Right, we've flipped over to the white side now, so let's have a look at what that looks like, the difference between that and the silver. The difference between the silver side and the white side, really, you're going to get slightly less shine coming back. Now let's have a look at what it looks like with the gold side. Now you're going to get a much warmer shine when you use the gold side compared to the white and silver side. After seeing what the reflector does at the side of the subject, let's have a little play around now. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a highlight on the back side of the head. What I like about this light is that you can use the modelling lamp, there it is, to help you see where the light is bouncing back off. So we're going to move it around. You can just see where it's coming off. That's a really good help with the modelling lamp. Okay, right. Let's take a few pictures. That's nice, Paige, nice and tall. Lean forwards for me, bring that energy in. Okay, so we can now see what that looks like on the side of the head. What you can do is once you've tried this, have a play around, see what it looks like with the white side coming back. So that's the basics of what we're doing here. Let's have a little play around. So I'm going to move this back here, just to go back to what we started off with. Great. There we go. I'm going to stay on the silver side for a few. The most effective use for the gold reflector is on a nice sunny day, shooting outdoors when you want to reflect the sunlight back onto your subject for a nice warm feel. Let's have a go at creating the opposite effect now. So before we've added light in, now we're going to take some light away. Now we've given a little bit of a different setup. So instead of the dark background, we've got a light background. We've got a light, just punching some extra light on that to make it even more bright. We've got the same light again. And then what's going to happen is we're going to get a bounce of light off the wall here. So let's take a look at the pictures and see what that looks like. Lovely. A couple more for me. Paige, thank you. All right, so we've got a nice light, we've got the nice little bit of bounce off the wall here, but we want to make it that little bit more dramatic with the shadows. So we're going to create a slight negative fill, if you will. So we're going to bring this in. This is a 1 meter by 1.5 meter reflector, although we've now got it on a different surface, which is a black surface. So it's now becoming a flag. Okay, what that's going to do is that's just going to stop any of the fill coming in from the wall. We've gone for a larger one to create more of an effect in terms of the area that's covered. You can already see, like just by placing it there, that the shadows have been enhanced even more. So, you know, hopefully that's going to be a good effect. Let's have a look. Lovely. Okay, let's have a look at that. Yeah, great. So we've got a nice bit of shadow coming in now. Any of that light that was bouncing back off the wall is now gone. So we've still got that sort of bright background, but we've got a bit more of dramatic shadows. That's the setup now to add shadows into your shots, so let's have a play around and shoot some shots. For the maximum effect, get your flag as close to your subject as you can without it showing up in frame. Finally, let's have a look at one last option with the 5-in-1 reflector, and that is the diffusion, or the translucent part of the reflector. What we're going to do is we're going to use a hard light coming in, and it's going to create shadows that we don't necessarily want. So let's have a look at what that's going to look like. Okay, so you can see, nice shot, but we've got a little bit of harsh shadows coming in on that side. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the diffusion. I'm going to do it close for now. Okay, so let's pop that there. You can see already where it's affecting the light. I'm going to pop this, it's going to create some nice soft shadows on Paige. Lovely. Lovely, so we're getting a much softer light now. However, if we want to go wider on Paige, create a wider shot like this. There you go. We're then going to see, if you can see at the bottom there, there's an area that's affected because it's not being covered by the diffusion panel. How we stop this is we take it much closer to the light source. I'm going to lift that up. We don't have to change the flash power here because we haven't moved the flash at all. So here we go, let's take that picture. Lovely. So you can now see that that area is covered much more. We still get a little bit of shadow, but that's the difference between having it closer and further away, the area that's covered. Now we know the options that we've got with the diffusion panel, let's have a play around. If you don't have anything to hold your translucent reflector, you can always ask an assistant if you have one. There you have it, a 5-in-1 reflector, a must-have accessory for all portrait photographers. Now, everything we've used in the video today is in the links below. My name's Mark Willshire, and if you've enjoyed this video, please let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.